I'm doing my presentation on the enforcement of marijuana legalization. We all know that this is an issue in Alaska right now, whether or not marijuana should be legalized for medical and recreational use in the state. And so I just wanted to find maybe a policy or some sort of enforcement that's being used in another state that has marijuana legalized. And so, for example, Colorado, they have a marijuana enforcement division, and I thought that would be something that Alaska could benefit from if recreational use of marijuana was legalized here in the state. So, just to cover some use concerns that there are with legalizing marijuana, it is a harmful drug when it's abused. It's also considered a gateway drug. It is addictive, and there's the THC component, which when you're under the influence, it could affect your memory, judgment, and motor skills. So, what the MED, or Marijuana Enforcement Division, would be responsible for, and these are examples from what Colorado has in place. They'd be responsible for licensing and regulating medical and retail marijuana industries. And this has to do with the MED business license, and when someone applies for an MED business license, which allows them to sell medical marijuana and retail marijuana, they also have to sign a statement of understanding. And then maintaining regulatory structure to ensure public safety. So with this enforcement in place, there would be rules, conduct, legislation, investigations that would all take place to make sure that the public and the community is going to be safe with the legalization of marijuana. And these are just a few examples of regulations that have been put in place in Colorado because of the MED enforcement. So these are just some rules that it's a long list. When you click on one, it goes to a PDF with the list of rules and when they become effective. So some of them haven't actually gone into effect, but these are just some examples of what Alaska could put into effect as well. Why should legalization of marijuana be enforced? As I said before, it will ensure public safety, and it will maintain structure to the enforcement so that there is some sort of rules of conduct to follow when enforcing the use of this drug. And the MED has requirements that come with it, so in order to sell or use marijuana, you would have to have the occupational badge and a business license for this that you have to apply through MED. And then this is just an image that I thought would kind of put things into perspective. Legalization of marijuana is happening, and we have to be prepared to take steps to make sure that everyone stays safe with the use of this drug. So the map above is the current standing for marijuana use in states, or not use, but legalization. And then the second one includes states that are going through the process of legalizing it, and that includes Alaska. And that's it for the show. Just so you know, this is the website that I use to gather most of my information. This is where Colorado posted most of their information about application and licensing. And then I went through most of their frequently asked questions to kind of gather some more information on that as well. And that's all. Thank you. you for viewing my presentation.